Much criticism as I receive about my son, I would like to shed light on the fact we all got bad kids. Okay, now listen, don't make it seem like I'm the only one on here who got bad kids. Try to take the good with the bad and just let them know you going to prison if you keep it up. I don't wish it on him, you know what I'm saying? I don't wish it on him, and I love him through it. Whatever he going through, I love him through it.
Looks like the whole Harris household just got flipped upside down. T.I. straight up slammed the door on King Harris, and the word on the street is that it all started with that leaked tape that had everybody talking. That clip showed King's alleged boyfriend, and once it hit the net, the polished family image crumbled like glass in seconds. That footage was wild, the timing was insane, and right after it dropped, everything spiraled out of control. Because let me tell you, that tape wasn't just about a video. It opened a whole can of secrets that folks been whispering about behind closed doors. The alleged boyfriend came back swinging with fresh receipts. And now insiders are spilling that this wasn't just about a tape. It was about everything that tape could expose about their whole family empire. Fans all over are saying things like, "What you know about that?" And they're asking the real deal. Did T.I. already know what was coming? Was this the final straw that made him cut King off? And that's not all. People are now buzzing that this could be just the beginning of something way bigger. Like a whole iceberg of hidden drama that's been tucked away for years. The streets are watching, the internet is losing it, and T.I. staying silent is only making this whole thing feel 10 times heavier. So let's break this down right now, because it's clear this mess has got everybody's attention. You hear folks chanting, bring him out, because this isn't no regular father-son beef anymore. This time, it looks like T.I. finally snapped and reached that point of no return with King Harris, and the whole block is waiting to see what's next. Word on the block is that T.I. has finally hit the brakes and cut King Harris off completely, like done. After that leaked tape went viral, the whole internet has been spinning out. And this ain't just some small-time celebrity mess. This feels like something that could crack open way more than King's own image. If you've been watching closely, you already know King been living like the family's wild card for a minute. From public meltdowns to heated clashes with his parents, he'd been walking that fine line for months. But this leak right here took things straight to a whole new level. Not only was King allegedly caught on camera with another man, but now that same man has stepped forward loud and proud, claiming that he was being hidden all along, and he's not holding back no more. People are whispering that this is exactly why T.I. chose to fall back and draw that line in the sand. And let's be real, this ain't just about one tape. This is about the ripple effect it's caused. The embarrassment, the headlines, the way it's shaking up the whole Harris family brand. Suddenly, it's not just a family issue, it's a storm everybody's watching unfold. And if these rumors got any truth to them, this drama could be the beginning of a new ugly chapter. The streets are talking, saying this was the very last straw for T.I. Insiders claim there's no calls, no texts, nothing. He has iced King out completely. And just when you thought this family drama couldn't get any heavier, it does. Word on the street now is that T.I. is allegedly putting major pressure on Tiny and the rest of the family to cut King off too. That's right. Insiders say he wants everyone to fall in line and stop rocking with King completely. It's like T.I. has decided King isn't just making bad choices anymore. He's dragging their whole last name through the mud. But let's make something super clear. This whole situation ain't just about that leaked tape. And folks close to the camp are saying this got nothing to do with being homophobic either. What's really pushing this to the edge is all the years of frustration that have been building up. Because King been out here doing the most, brawling in public, getting into messy fights with fans, showing out online, embarrassing his parents non-stop, and even popping up with them oversized fake teeth that had the internet clowning him for weeks. Behind the scenes, T.I. been trying for years to pull him back in line, but nothing stuck. This latest scandal, though, it's bigger than anything they ever had to clean up before. From the way insiders tell it, T.I. has finally decided to wash his hands and back up from the chaos. And yeah, it sounds harsh, but when you look at how reckless King been moving and how fed up T.I. been looking, it almost feels like this was bound to happen. Everybody's been saying for a while now that this tension has been bubbling like a pot on high heat. Every scandal King caused just chipped away at T.I.'s patience until there was nothing left. So when this latest bombshell blew up and dragged the whole family name through the dirt, it wasn't a matter of if he would snap. It was only a matter of when.
Go through the different challenges and adversities. He want to be tested and be graded on his response to whatever his skill set is in that area.
Okay.
Not, oh, what he did bad because he T.I. son.
King Harris has always had a shaky ride with fame and an even bumpier road with his pops, T.I. Like a lot of celebrity kids, it started out fun and playful, but it didn't take long before things turned ugly in the headlines. For King, this wasn't just about acting up online. His mess started spilling into real life with serious consequences. Back in September 2022, King went on social media talking about how he had just been arrested and was sitting in detention. He didn't spill much detail, but that clip went viral in minutes. And right after it hit, the internet went wild. People weren't just asking what happened, they were coming straight for T.I., saying it was on him for not keeping his own son in line. And let's be real, by then King already had a whole reputation for being a loose cannon. From his heated outbursts to never backing down from beef online, folks could see the storm brewing for a while. For many people, that arrest video was like the moment where everything snapped out in the open. It confirmed the rumors that things at home weren't as perfect as they seemed. And if there's one thing we know about T.I., it's that he doesn't like people questioning his parenting. So when fans started dragging him over King's behavior, he didn't waste a second clapping back. He hopped on social media and told folks to quit coming for him with all that King drama, and he said it loud and clear. King knows the difference between right and wrong. Everybody knows that. But the problem is, he keeps choosing the wrong road over and over. You could see plain as day that T.I. wasn't just frustrated with King, he was fed up with the internet too. Folks kept jumping in his comments telling him how to raise his son, and that just made the situation worse. And with all the chaos that had already gone down, this moment was just another sign that a serious family rift was cracking wide open. See, in just a short time, King managed to stack up a rap sheet that had everybody talking, and every time his name popped up in the headlines, it was always for something reckless. Skipping court dates, nearly slamming into a police car, it's like he couldn't stay away from trouble. And it didn't stop there. During one traffic stop, officers allegedly found both grass and a little something else in his ride. Then to top it all off, he got hit with a charge for driving on an expired license back in 2022. By this point, people started saying trouble don't just follow King, he runs straight into it. And each time something goes down, the internet wastes no time dragging his parents right back into the mess. For years, people been pointing fingers at T.I. and Tiny, saying they spoiled him, gave him too much freedom, and never held him down the way they should have. So now, this latest scandal? Folks are saying it's the final push behind T.I.'s decision to distance himself because both him and Tiny been getting bashed over King's behavior for way too long. And when news came out that King was expecting a baby, a lot of people thought maybe, just maybe, this would be the turning point. Maybe he'd step up, grow up, and finally fix things with his dad. But nope, that reconciliation never came. T.I. didn't even bother to sugarcoat his feelings when this baby news came out. He let it be known from day one that he wasn't feeling it at all. According to folks close to the family, he felt like King had no business trying to raise a kid, not with everything else crashing down around him. Between the legal heat, the leaked tape drama, and all the non-stop headlines, T.I. was convinced this was just another ticking time bomb ready to blow. And sure enough, it didn't take long before King and his baby mama's situation started turning ugly. The mess spilled out fast, and I wasn't here for any of it. The streets started buzzing with whispers that King might not even be the biological father. But after seeing that baby, come on now! Still, word on the block was that the baby mama allegedly wasn't sure who the real daddy was and decided to stick it on King. That alone had everybody giving the side-eye to the whole situation. Then the rumors really got wild. Insiders claimed a DNA test was done behind closed doors and that the results allegedly said King is not the father. And listen, I don't know about everybody else, but I've seen that baby's face. It looks just like King to me. Still, imagine the kind of chaos and screaming that must have gone down behind the scenes over that news. T.I., who already thought King was spinning out of control, was said to be furious watching yet another scandal pile on top of the rest. This one dragged the Harris name right back through the mud, and honestly, the whole thing turned into a circus. At that point, it wasn't even surprising that T.I. finally hit his breaking point. Still, to keep it real, folks close to the situation say T.I. has been moving heavy behind the scenes, trying to scrub that leaked video from the internet. And if even half of these reports are true, then it makes perfect sense why he's in full damage control mode. People who claim they saw that footage said it was raw, uncut, and left zero room for confusion. King's face was front and center, clear as daylight. Now here's the big question. Why did T.I. dive in so hard to bury that footage? Was that his final act of protection before cutting his son off for good? Or was he just trying to keep the family name from getting completely dragged in public? Either way, the damage is done. This time, King has crossed a line that looks like he can't come back from. And by the looks of it, King's about to find out what happens when even your own father says, "Enough is enough." After years of headlines, drama, arrests, and now a full-blown scandal that shook the whole internet, it looks like T.I. is done playing cleanup crew for King. That leak tape was already bad. The boyfriend coming out with receipts made it worse. And now the Harris family name is barely holding on by a thread, with T.I. allegedly cutting off all ties and even telling the rest of the family to fall back. This might be one of the coldest family fallouts hip-hop has seen in a long time. But let's be honest, King is not the type to sit back quietly. Don't be surprised if this story blows up all over again, because if that tape was only the beginning, who knows what other secrets are still hiding behind the curtain. Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. I'll catch you in the next one.